Well, I don't know how much you've gone along with us on this, or whether you've been following along and watching it, or whether you want to go back. I understand that we do have an archive. You can run back and look at any and all these you want to, if you want to, but that's time consuming. And I don't believe that anyone wants to take a lot of time. That's why I try to do these within a 5-minute framework. Sometimes I run a little over, and most of the time I try to quit just before my alarm goes off. And that way I don't think I'm going to bore you too much. Today I'd like to give you another shot on this past of what's happened with all the churches and all the different denominations, because that is important. I mean, can they all be right? Can they all be true? That's the question. Well, I find that the thing is about them, most of them fit a person at their present level of understanding. Or you can be very aware. You can be aware that there's a God, and you can be aware there's science, and you can be aware of how they all work. And science says it doesn't accept anything until it's a proven fact. But when you look at science, it's just loaded with theory. There's all kinds of theories that haven't been proven. And just about the time, well, like when they discovered the atom, they said, oh, nothing could be smaller than the atom. And yet we know all kinds of things now that are smaller than the atom. But all together, they make it together. Einstein, in his theory of relativity, really, to simplify it, said that energy becomes matter. Well, he didn't go into a lot of the detail how it works. But we could. Science loves to dissect and resect and restruct all this stuff so that it helps you. But I also like the way that Einstein said that anybody can complicate things. It takes a genius to simplify them. God must be a genius, because God simplified everything. It's so easy for you and I to backtrack, research, and find the truth, and then know the truth for yourself. And that, my friend, is what sets you free. That's exactly what Jesus said. He said, know the truth, and it shall set you free. Now, listen to this. The truth is within you, all of it, complete and whole. You do have to earn the right to it. It can't just be presented to you, because, as I said just a while ago, that people have a need to reach their present level of understanding. They can have a great level of awareness without an understanding. And some people have a great understanding without a real level of awareness. Well, Einstein said it again. He said, energy makes matter. And again, he kept emphasizing that idea. Well, isn't that what the Bible says? That God, intelligent energy, intelligent design, intelligent creativity, the omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent God created everything. He is the energy. God, the universe, it's a showing of you. It tells you what it is. And you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it, and you know it. I don't know how many people tell me their prayers are never answered. Well, probably the reason being, prayer doesn't really change things, it changes you. And if you change, you can create anything. How do I know that? I know it because you are created in the nature of God. You are everything in the small that God is in the large. And as you earn the right to more of those God-given powers, the more God becomes, the better it is. It expands into the whole everything. Wholeness is a wonderful thing, and it's a beautiful thing. And I want you to discover the beauty of wholeness, the beauty that you have when you put everything together in your mind, and then you're your own creator, and you do the right things. There is no evil. As Shakespeare said, thinking makes it so. Well, that's true. And the religion, they aren't evil, and they all mean the best, and the people that reach those religions do it at their present level of understanding. The Pentecostal needs that, The Catholic needs that. On and on and on. The Seventh-day Adventists, they need that. The Mormons need theirs. But you, if you're watching this, you need truth. You need to know the truth and to understand it so that you will evolve quicker, more spiritual, and become more of what you were created to be. What is that, you say? Well, I'm glad you asked. You're created to be a very powerful spiritual being. Don't have to have the body to do it. You don't need anything but you, your spirit, and your soul, and your mind. And that mind is a universal mind that you work out of, whether you know it or not. You say your brain's your mind? Not hardly. Brain is something like the hardware. Oh, there goes my alarm. I'll talk to you more next week. Until then, thank you for letting me share a little of the little that I know with you this week. God bless you.